I never imagined my life would come to this point. I had trusted my wife completely, believing we were solid, happy, and in love. But last Friday, everything changed. I had a strange feeling that day, a gut instinct that something was off. My wife was unusually quiet, distracted, and secretive on her phone. At first, I told myself I was imagining things. Later that night, I drove past a hotel near our city. I wasn't sure why, but I had a nagging urge to check. That's when I saw her, my wife, standing in the lobby laughing, her hand in another man's. Shock froze me in place. I stared at them for a long moment, trying to make sense of what I was seeing. My wife, the woman I trusted, the woman I loved, was with another man. And not just any man. Her coworker, the one she had claimed was just a friend. I didn't confront her immediately. I went home, sat in silence, and let the reality sink in. Anger, heartbreak, and betrayal crashed over me in waves. I knew I had to think carefully. I didn't want to fight. I wanted something she wouldn't forget, a lesson in betrayal. The next morning, I learned something shocking. The man she was with was married, too. His wife was a sweet, kind woman, completely unaware of her husband's deceit. A plan began forming in my mind. If betrayal was in the air, maybe it was time to show the consequences in a mirror. I approached his wife carefully, gently, without revealing too much. I told her I had a spare vacation booked, a small getaway I couldn't go on alone, and that she should take it. She hesitated at first, but eventually agreed. She had no idea who her husband had been with or what was going on. All she knew was that a free vacation awaited her. We went on the trip together. It was relaxing, fun, and completely innocent on the surface. But the undercurrent of truth lingered in my mind. Meanwhile, her husband, my wife's affair partner, had no idea that his wife was away with me. He thought his secret was safe. During the vacation, I spent time talking, laughing, and connecting with his wife. She was trusting and kind, and it hurt to think of the deception she would return to. When the trip ended, she returned home refreshed, happy, and unaware of the storm waiting for her. That's when I sent subtle hints, photos, casual mentions, little things that suggested she had been on vacation with me. It didn't take long for her husband to panic. His guilt bubbled to the surface, and he confronted my wife about her secrecy. The irony wasn't lost on me. Both of their lies were exposed, their trust shattered, and I had done it without stooping to humiliation or rage. As for my wife, I filed for separation the next week. She couldn't argue when her own betrayal had been mirrored and exposed. I realized revenge doesn't need to be loud or violent. Sometimes it's just subtle, clever, and allows karma to do the heavy lifting. Months later, the dust settled. The truth was out, the lies were revealed, and I was free from the marriage that had been poisoned by betrayal. Looking back, I didn't just take a vacation. I regained control, dignity, and a sense of justice in a world that had been turned upside down by deceit.